Hello, hello everyone. I am April Davis with April Davis Creations. Welcome to our May 2025 Spring Fling Workshop. I'm going to share with you card number 4 that was created from the Cheers and Sips bundle partnered with the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper. So let me show you card number 4. How fun is that? We are actually using Timid Tiger. So let me show you. This is one of our new ink colors. This is Timid Tiger. And then I do have a piece of basic white cardstock for the inside. Then as we create the outside, we've got basic white cardstock. I've got several strips of Designer Series paper that we're going to be utilizing for this card. I've got a larger strip. And then I have 2 of our drink glasses that were fussy cut, and I decided that I wasn't gonna have you guys sit and watch me fussy cut. I also have a sentiment that came from the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera pack. Fun ephemera pack, and I keep mine in a little container like this when I'm creating so that I can just flip through and find what I'm looking for. Today we're going to use the happy birthday, but I am going to say happy birthday to you. So I've got a teeny tiny little scrap that we're going to stamp on, and this is where our stamping is going to be. Now I did want to show you that my glasses came from the Designer Series paper. So lots and lots of different glasses that you can select from. Some of the dies cut out some of the glasses, but then you've got glasses that have little things in them like fruit or umbrellas. This one had some flowers. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll go in, trim up what I want to use, and then I start to fussy cut around it. And that's exactly what I did with these 2 pieces. Is I wanted these 2 drinks, and the glasses themselves were very easy to fussy cut around, and then I had the fussy cut around the greenery that was in the glasses. So I'm going to set these off to the side. We're going to get started with our stamping, and there's not much to stamp. We get to assemble mostly. So let me put this off to the side, and I'm going to bring back my silicone mat. This is a tiny piece of scrap that I've cut. It was cut to 1/4 inch by 7/8 of an inch, and we are going to stamp to you on it. So I need to find my to you, or let me see, was it to you? Yeah, this one was to you, but you know what? Oh, since I'm saying happy birthday, it should be to you. But I also have a to us. So here's my to you, and let's go ahead and let's stamp that in Memento Black ink. So I'm just going to get that inked up. Okay, and we're going to come down here, and hopefully I could see to get this centered. Happy birthday to you. Oh, down a little low. All right, I'm going to bring this down a little bit further. I love the fact that there's 2 sides so that I can do a better job of centering this time around. So I'm going to bring it down. I want you guys to be able to see, but at the same time I need to be able to see too. So I'm going to bring this back up. This is a little bit better, I think. And to you. There we go. That's centered better. So we're going to put this off to the side. I don't want to lose it. It's such a little bitty piece. All right, let me move this off to the side. Okay, clean my stamp off, put my ink away, and we're going to start building this fun card. Out of the way. Close this up. All right, let's start with our card base. This is Timid Tiger, one of the brand new ink colors. It's cut 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score at 5 1/2. So let me bring my trimmer in so that we can score this at 5 1/2. Using the score tool. Okay. Pull this way. I'm going to get this lined up just to make sure, and we'll finish it. Okay, so now we've got this burnished. We are going to start with the basic white that is cut 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and get that lined up on here, and I'm just going to use my glue. I'm just pausing for a moment to think. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And then before I put the designer series paper on it, I'm actually going to adhere my glasses. And the reason I'm going to do that is I want the glasses, this is my designer series paper that I've chosen to use, cut 1.5 by 5 1/4. I'm gonna put the glasses on here, but I'm gonna put them to the left side. Actually, I can probably, let's see, this one's actually gonna work really well because my leaves are on this side. So I may not, these are 2 different glasses, I may not have to worry about it. The last ones, here's what I'm thinking, guys. The last ones I had the glasses over to the right side, and my orange and my mint was hanging over, so I needed to cut it, and I wanted to make sure I cut it before I got it adhered down. However, this one is not going to give me that kind of grief. So I am going to just go ahead and lay my designer series paper down, and then I can go ahead and put my glasses down, and it's not going to be a problem because they're going the opposite direction. All right, so let's go ahead and get this down, and I'm just going to center it between the 2. It's cut the same size as the white, so I'll move this down, make sure I get it centered appropriately. There's a little bit of white showing here, so I'm going to try to minimize that as much as I can. Okay, and now my drinks are going to go here, but since I don't have to cut them down, I think I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my strips down. So this strip is going to go on the inside, so I'm going to put it on the inside piece. These are cut 1/2 to 5 1/4, and I'm going to place the green on the outside to start. So we'll start there. Actually, I said to the outside, I've got 2 pieces of green, and I'm actually going to place this one down first so that I can line it up better from top to bottom, because I want it to be even with my, I want them all to be even. So then what I can do is I can take this one, and this will get me closer because I can see across to make sure that I get this lined up appropriately. But I'm gonna get my 2 greens done first. That will enable me to center my orange or my flower piece on the inside. So let's go ahead and get this down. And I'm gonna have to pick it up and look at it because of course I need to be able to adjust. And I want it even from top to bottom. Oops, you guys can't see. So sorry. All right, we've got that. So now this piece is gonna go in, and this piece is gonna get centered right between the 2. Okay, so I can get even edges, borders on each side. It's hard to get your edges even when you're just going straight across next to each other. But if you do the 2 outside first, then you can center the inside one evenly. So I'm gonna line that up, and I am gonna have to pick it up again so that I can make sure I get it where it needs to go. Getting it centered. Perfect. Okay, so we've got this. Now, I am gonna put my glasses down, and we're gonna put our glasses on with our drinks on with dimensionals. So let me find my dimensionals. And we'll go ahead and get these on, and I'm gonna put one here, and then I've got some mini dimensionals, and I'm gonna see if I can get my mini dimensional to work up here. If it doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually trim it up. So I can take my snips, and I'm just gonna come up from the bottom, and I'm gonna trim that up. So now I can pick it up this way, and it fits so much better. And I think I'm gonna use the other half right here. Okay, so we've got that drink, and while I'm doing this, let's go ahead and get the other side done as well. So we're gonna put drink here, or a dimensional here, and then I think, let me see, yeah, this is gonna fit just fine. So I'm gonna put a couple dimensionals here, and I don't know, maybe I can get, I think I can. Yep, All right, so we've got those. All right, so let me move these out of the way. And I'm gonna pull the backs off of this one. If I can get to it. Right here. Pushes it up so I can get that out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get the backs off of this one as well. And then we'll place our drinks. Okay, got that. Okay, so drink number 1 is gonna go right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put drink number 2 right about here. It's gonna go up to the top a little bit. Okay, now we will take our happy birthday, and our happy birthday sentiment is gonna go right here. And I am also going to put it on with dimensionals. We are gonna have to use the little dimensionals. So let me grab there and over here. And then we'll put one right here. I think that's gonna be good. Okay, so let's get the backs off of this. There we go. And we'll put this birthday sentiment right about here. I wanna go across all layers. That's pretty straight. Good job. All right, now we have To You. And this one was a little wet when I was cutting it. So I'm gonna actually cut this down even more. So we're gonna put over here, over here. All we have to read is the To You, okay? So now we've got this little bitty sentiment that's gonna go over here. But of course I wanna put it on a dimensional. And so I'm gonna turn this over. I'm gonna take my dimensionals again, and I'm gonna just cut a little strip. Just a little strip like right there. Pull this off, and then this strip can go here on my To You. I'll take the back off, and then I'm going to use my tweezers to help place this. And I think I'm going to place it right. Do I want it over here? I think I want it over here. So I'm going to place it here. I'm not putting it down tight yet because I want to make sure that I get it pretty even. It is a scrap. All right, happy birthday to you. All right, almost done. We've got to do our inside. So I'm gonna move this off to the edge. And the inside is 4 by 5 1/4 inches. We're gonna take this last strip that we cut that matches this one. And let's go ahead and we're gonna put it to the left side of our card inside. So I'm gonna get this lined up. Slide it over to the edge, slide it down. Okay, now we can go ahead and we can place this inside. And then of course you can add your own sentiment or little comment that you want. This is a happy birthday card. All right, so I'm gonna open this up and we're going to align it right in here. And double check, make sure I've got it aligned the way that I want it. A little bit more. I need to come over this way just a tad. There we go. Yay, got it. And this is card number 4. How fun.